I hope you're all having a great summer and that you've been able to squeeze your loved ones and get some travel in. I hope your hotels are seeing some pickup. We're certainly tracking all of the demand. Of course, we're all delighted to have the border open and we have predictability. We're also really pleased that our provinces have eased restrictions and that we're enjoying a somewhat normal summer season. But this will be short-lived. And I think what's on the mind of all of our operators out there, because I hear about it every single day, is what happens in the fall. What are we going to do from September to May as the weather turns and we have Canadians flock south, as it takes months and months to build back our convention and meetings business, as we possibly have a fourth wave on our hands and potentially even more restrictions on the horizon? One of the government's gaps in their programs to date is that there is not a September to May solution for the hardest hit businesses. And that is the program that we are fighting for. We have built a proposal for government to solve this September to May problem. If we are successful, it will provide our operators with fixed cost support and wage support from September to May. The point is that it will provide tailored support to the hardest hit of the hardest hit, because government's assuming that we're back. We of course share the data that tells a different story, but they draw conclusions from what they experience anecdotally and what they read about in the news. So we need to tell a different story. The story of September to May, the story of the operator that's really worried about keeping their employees, the story of the owner that's really struggling to make ends meet and whose creditor is breathing down their neck. That's the story that all MPs in this country need to hear about in the riding over and over and over again. So we need you to stand up for your business and tell your member of parliament that you are struggling, that there is a gap, and that there needs to be more support. So what we're asking you to do, every single one of you watching this video right now, and if you're in a leadership position, it should be you and everyone else on your team, please request a meeting with your member of parliament, particularly if you are in an urban riding. Request a meeting and tell them why you are still struggling. They have to believe that there's political risk in this sector. And unless you stand up and tell your story and put a human face on the issue that we are trying to solve, they won't think that there's enough of a problem here. I know it's the summer. I know you're busy traveling. I know so many of you are struggling with staffing and labor shortages. But we need you to stand up for this industry, because if there isn't enough of a problem, we won't be able to solve it. So thank you in advance. Reach out to our team if you have more questions. Everything you need is going to be in the email accompanying this message. Please get out there, make your voice heard, and thank you for all of your ongoing support.